Doink. Well, hello.
Dork.
Why didn't we mute him, Dish? It's all Dish's fault. She forgot to tell me to mute him. Anyways,
Don't you blame her.
well, I gotta blame somebody. And sure as shit ain't gonna blame myself.
Blame anybody but Dish.
Blame Dish for everything.
Oh, God forbid.
Anyway.
God forbid Dish do anything wrong.
All right, so hello everybody. It's been a couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, it's been, I think my last chat was December 23rd, the night before Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. The night before
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. And then Dish and Stevie blew me off because I was going to do one on Sunday night, but neither one of them wanted to answer their text. So, you know how that goes. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I answer everybody's text right away. I have no idea why they.
I answered you.
You did. You answered me with a photo. You did. I'll give you that.
What do you think of that photo? Is that kind of gross?
A little bit.
Whatever. It took you a while to answer or respond to the video I sent you. I was a little hurt. My feelings got offended.
Hey, story out of my area. It's starting to hit like national. It's going on CNN and stuff probably tomorrow. But
yeah,
if you want to look it up, Dish, it's real simple. Just put DUI backflip Ohio, and it will come up.
All right, give me 1 sec. Let me let's do a rundown here. See who's been in and out and all that happy horse shit. Brenda J was first. Brenda J, how are you, sweetheart? I hope things are well. I hope you had great holidays. Hope your Christmas and New Year's was great. Great to see you. Miss Shalisa Shell, of course, is in here with us. Oh, I didn't even do our thing, but that's all right. I'll get to them. Mr. Gear Graden, how the hell are you, pal? Happy New Year. Good to see you. Look at this Dish. Dish, look who this is. Mr. Dave Forsyth.
Right.
How the hell you been? How's the fishing? County Line Logger. Happy New Year to you too. Great to see you. It's been a minute since I got to see County Line too. Scrolling. Did I miss anybody? Vanessa Kitty. Happy New Year. How you doing? I think I got everybody. Mr. G Trapper. Jezzo, where the hell you been? Happy New Year. Great to see you.
I remember you, Dave. Don't be silly.
Dish, don't remember me? Well, if you did a video and put it on YouTube about the ice fish, I'm sure she would have watched it 10 times over.
Right?
But you didn't. But you didn't.
But you didn't.
I like Dave's videos. I always have.
Yep, he's cool, dude.
I always have. Yeah, so Dave's on Instagram posting pictures of ice fishing. Make me all kinds of jealous because like right now it's 33 degrees here in January.
Right.
And I think all next week's supposed to be like 40s. Lows in the 20s, but that doesn't matter. That's not going to do it. I'm gonna have to go see Joey to go. I'm gonna have to go see Jezzo to go fucking ice fishing.
Dude, like 3 days ago, it was like 68 here.
I know.
Wow.
Well, it's here too. Jezzo, you don't have any ice up there, right? Well, I mean, I'm sure you have an inch or something, but do you have like fishable ice? And where's my manners, ladies and gentlemen? Right below me. No, below me. Sorry.
Hey.
Miss Gunpowder Beauty's with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Beside Miss Gunpowder Beauty is the Fat Wood Queen herself.
All righty.
Miss
She's
Shalisha Show.
awesome.
Thanks.
And then over on the right hand side with that 6-shooter, that'll be the inventor and creator of the Quagmire, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ohio Wolverine.
Credit where credit is due, baby.
And of course, in the center of attention, stuck in the middle between me and Ohio, the ever beautiful Dish
Clowns to the
Bronson.
left of her, jokers to the right.
Dish Outdoors, same thing, right?
Right on.
Big Dog is another kind of hell liar. All right, Jezzo hasn't had any ice up there either, and he's like 3.5 hours away from me.
No, no.
So, and this is second week of January, first week of January, going into the second week of January. Come on, sucks. 16 to 20 inches ice here. Fuck off. You know why? Because you got that goddamn vortex that won't come down and give me snow and ice. So everything is warm. I feel like I'm in the fucking Carolinas. I don't want to be in the Carolinas. I do. It is. It's 48, 49 degrees here during the day. You know, a little windy, it's got some rain mist to it, right? So it's got a little dampness to it, right? And then at night, it's fucking, last week was 50. Ohio was not lying. 60-something degrees outside in December in New England. That's fucking stupid.
Well, it did in 2 days though. It did drop down to 33 now.
Our river froze over a little bit, but it was only like 3 days later and it's all melted again. During that really bad cold spell, I'm surprised to see ice on the Kalamazoo River.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Know what's going to happen. If the temperature goes up below 45, Buffalo is going to be underwater. They're going to put that 7 feet of fucking snow somewhere, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, really. Yeah, David sucks here. I could have sworn last year I was ice fishing in Massachusetts in late December. I could have sworn I was. Multi Gunman, how the hell are you? Great to see you. Yeah, Pushaw Lake. And they do that derby up there too, right? February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th this year or something. Multi, nothing's new. Happy New Year. Nothing new. We're just trying to find a place to go ice fishing. And I can't even go 3.5 hours north of me to do it. Looks like I got to go to Canada to go ice fishing.
Canadian.
I mean, it's probably closer than Alaska.
Yeah, but they don't let me. They won't let me in Canada.
Yeah, you know what though? What's the temperature in Alaska right now? It's probably.
I don't know. What's the temperature in Alaska?
I don't know. They got a show called Life Below Zero, so it's got to be pretty freaking cold.
Yeah, but like last year, I got a buddy that was stationed up there in the military, and he kept posting videos like, because it was like below, it was super cold here, but he was like in the 60s and 70s up there.
It's 12 fucking degrees in and that's just in Anchorage right now. So.
Oh, okay.
And it's going down to 4 degrees. By 8 a.m. tomorrow, it'll be 4 degrees.
So what you're saying is Alaska and Michigan ain't too far off.
Well, what I'm
Fucking
saying is
cold as hell.
No, because what is it in Michigan right now, Dish?
Fucking cold.
It's
No.
32.
It's 32.
Yeah, that's what it is here.
32 ain't fucking cold. So yeah, it's 3 degrees
32
in
degrees is
Alaska.
freezing. It's cold.
2 degrees is freezing.
So tomorrow
32
in Alaska,
degrees is what makes ice.
tomorrow in Alaska, it's supposed to be a high of 7, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be in the 20s, and then go to the teens. Wow. So yeah, it's fucking chilly. They're ice fishing.
Freaking crazy.
They're definitely ice fishing. But you know who's been ice fishing since fucking Halloween? Sasquatch, 13th man.
Yeah.
Guaranteed he's been fucking ice fishing since fucking Halloween. It's down to 28 now, but the days keep getting up. I know. The days keep getting up to 35, 40. I hear you. Negative 14. Hang on.
Got quiet when Ohio popped out.
Right?
I couldn't hardly hear him anyways.
I don't know what the hell's going on with him.
I'm like going, what?
Hey, it's better than being too loud.
So negative 14 is 6.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that's fucking cold, Dave. But yeah, I don't understand. He had minus 40 in mid-December. Negative 40. Oh, by the way, negative 40 Celsius and negative 40 is negative 40 Fahrenheit. That much I know.
Okay.
Oh, what's the other one? I don't know. Their zeros are 32. The only two I know.
Okay.
But I just don't understand the weather's horrible. G Trapper, you guys doing any ice fishing out there, or ice spearing, or anything like that? Joe B says it's going to hit 40, then cool down to 14 overnight on Sunday, 28 Monday, low 34. It's terrible. Terrible. I wish Mr. Dave Forsyth would send me some fucking ice.
Right.
That's what I want instead of a Christmas present. I want ice. You don't even have to put a bow on it. Look, I'm not greedy. Just send me 4 inches.
There you go.
4 inches. I'll go by myself. I won't even take my daughter. Just send me 4 inches. He's ready. Gia says he's ready for spring gardening, but not ready to deal with the tourists just yet. Not me. There's too much snow. That's right, too. You got buried, huh? I forgot.
He's got some tourist traps around him.
That's right. He got buried. They got buried like Buffalo buried. With that blizzard, remember? The blizzard they got a week ago. But it's just amazing. It really is. I know you guys don't like talking politics. We don't have to talk politics. 40 inches of snow, that's too much snow. I don't think I got 40 inches of snow all last year. Well, I seen it on TV twice today. Once on the radio, heard it once on the radio, and it's bothering me. So obviously today being the anniversary of, all the hoopla at the fucking in Washington last year, right?
Yeah.
The president gets on TV. They have a ceremony. They're giving away Citizens Awards. Yay. All right, Jezzo. He says something about democracy was. How the fuck did he word it?
Night, Dave.
Dave, thanks for coming in, kid. Good to see you.
Night, Dave.
How did he put it? He put it something like restoring thank you for your service, blah blah blah, in trying to restore democracy. Democracy was not destroyed. They weren't trying to take a democracy. They weren't trying to take. Those people are fucking. Listen, I'm saying to myself, those people weren't. I just keep bringing it back to where's all the citizens medals for all the cops that had to deal with everything across the country, San Fran, and everywhere else that there was an issue with the BLM and all those people. And every time they lit up the fucking city like a fucking candle because they wanted to set it on fire. Why are you in here twice, once, 3 times?
I have no idea.
So
I'm magic.
So my thing is that where's all the medals for all the people and all the shit across the country? Because across the country, the mom and pop shops that got burned to the fucking ground, that nobody in Washington seemed to give a rat's ass about.
There's always a few people's kids that ain't grown up yet and take advantage of a fun opportunity. And every group out there has that bunch of kids that just turn it into a fucking festival. Right?
No, I disagree. You didn't see a whole lot of Amish kids out there doing that.
You want to bet?
He's got a valid point.
But they are getting a little crazy.
They might have been in Numspring as a regular code.
All right. Ohio, where are you?
Black
You're
eye.
over here. Hang on, Ohio. Now who we lose?
She
Those
must have
Amish kids are going crazy, starting cover bands like Hall & Oates cover bands. There's one called Three Hog Night.
Hey, Dish, did you ever drive around the countryside with friends and flash the Amish boys in the wagons, too?
You guys ever go see the Amish Christmas lights?
Woo-hoo!
Now we can hear you, Ohio.
They're all over in St. Joe County.
So the store was out of my favorite candy, so we went back to this candy.
Juju Fruits.
The wife's gonna be pissed I ate all the black ones. I didn't even like them, but I just mixed them in with a couple of greens and reds and yellows. Yeah, so I got a little upset because I didn't think that democracy was. Because once again, I don't believe that they were trying to overthrow the government.
They didn't even bring one gun, so no.
They were shitting. They were shitting in somebody's backyard, and they didn't like it.
If it was a true insurrection and takeover, they would have brought guns and actually did it. I mean, you could have introduced 25 guns in that situation, and we would have a new government right now. But since they didn't bring any guns,
I don't think so.
We got the same government.
I don't think 25. I don't think 150 guns would have did it.
Dude, they almost did it with no guns.
There
if you
isn't-
listen to the fucking news,
Stop it.
the
Listen to the news.
congressmen and men and women were running for their lives, fearing for death. They were bunkered down. They thought it was all over.
Oh, I
They
feel
had to
like-
kill innocent people, unarmed
I tell you,
veterans to
It's like I'm
survive.
It's like I'm talking to my wife. Listen to me.
No,
Fear
it's
the
like you're talking to
unknown.
somebody with logic.
You can't predict the future. There's a fear of the unknown.
Listen to me. What I'm trying to say is, if you're going to overthrow a fucking country, you might need a little bit more people than that. Anyway, and that's
Actually,
why
Mike, I think if everybody that showed up that day was armed, it would have been overthrown because they weren't they purposely weren't ready, thinking that they would be some
Right,
major
and then
thing
they
that they
would've- and
could
then they
do.
and then they would have called the National Guard. Then what would have happened?
The National Guard wasn't even there. You know how long it takes the National Guard to get deployed? They were offered to be there by Trump and they were turned down. It would have taken 48 hours to get National Guard there and it would have been over by then.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What do you think would have happened if Trump had gone and joined them? How do you think that would have went down?
Well, see this. I don't think he would have. Number one. Number two.
No, I don't think he would have either because I think he's more of a coward than people think he is. He
I
wants
just
somebody
don't-
to do the dirty work for him.
I call that smart, actually, but I'm not even being funny. I call it smart. I just listen. I'm mad at the whole situation, and again, they want to hang him out to dry for it. Okay, because you need somebody to blame, so you might as well blame him. They don't want to blame the people that did it. They took all the camera angles they can find and they arrested all those people. Right? How many people did they arrest from the San Fran fucking incidents, and how many people did they arrest from every other fucking, what was it? Cincinnati? Was it Cincinnati got fucking all fucked up? What city in Ohio got all fucked up from them? Ohio. Bueller. Ohio, you with us? Fuck. Anyways.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry, I had to mute for a second.
What city in Ohio got all fucked up because of the BLM?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay. So
Well, Columbus too. Cleveland, Columbus,
Okay.
and Cincinnati. They all took
That's
took
good.
damage.
all right. So the three major cities in the state of Ohio all took damage.
Yep.
Now, hang on. I don't
Billions of
ever-
dollars worth of damage.
I don't ever recall national news, right? The national, and I don't care if you want to say it's the left's fault. I don't care if you want to say it's the right's fault. I don't care if you want to say it's the people in the fucking middle's fault. I don't give a flying fuck whose fault it is. But guess what? Why weren't all those people that lit the fires fucking stole and everything else? Why weren't they all in the national news? You know why? I'm going to tell you why. You know why? Ohio, Columbus, Cleveland, and Cincinnati aren't Washington's backyard.
Yeah.
We don't care.
The
If
only-
you get we don't care if
only
somebody shits
thing-
in your yard. We just care if somebody shits in my yard. And you know what's terrible? That's what I think sucks the most. Is that they did this, they did that. Yep, they did. They made a mess. They made a mess across the whole entire country, not just fucking DC. They did it across
But
the
it
whole
wasn't a
fucking
problem until it affected them.
until it hit DC. They could have did that same shit in New York City. Nobody would have said a fucking word. They could have did it in Boston. Nobody would have said a fucking word. They could have did it any goddamn place they wanted. Nobody would have said a word. We have to do it in DC because.
Fucking asshole in front of me.
And and now they want to throw Trump in jail for a life sentence. Well, he told us.
The
to. No,
one
he didn't.
thing-
Life,
The one thing that did make national news when Cleveland was being burnt down and looted and everything, the one thing that made the national news was the bakery where the guys came out
Yes.
and defended their property with guns, and they were made to look like the bad guys because they had guns.
Right.
Right.
That's the only thing that made national news about Cleveland.
I just get so pissed off about that situation. I really do. It just bothers me. And it always will. You know, that's why I don't. You know, here's how bad my state is. We just elected the first governor from the LBGQRSTUVWXY and Z community. And she has to tell you that too, because you know, who cares? You're the governor.
Right. Well, give her 6
You-
months and see how it goes.
You gave us.
You know, she might be a great governor.
Really? You ready?
You never
She's the
really,
same.
dude.
Stop.
I mean,
Stop. She's the
I'm
same.
sorry.
She's the same douchebag that when she was attorney general in 2014 that took away the Shell 2 mandate in the state of Massachusetts and now doesn't allow me to have a fucking gun in my house.
Okay. Well,
So guess what?
damn her all to
She's a
hell then.
douche. She's a douche.
So, well, what do you guys think about this Kevin McCarthy and them not being able to vote him in as Speaker of the House? Like, it's been, what, 7 or 8 times and it still can't get the votes?
Right.
And then you got half the people saying it's ridiculous that 20 Republicans are holding up this vote. We need to continue with our country and get our country back on track and blah, blah, blah. And then there's people like me going, he said he wasn't going to do certain things that most of us want him to do. So the 20 people holding it up kind of stand up for people like me who also believe if they're not in their seats passing laws to give Ukraine more money, then they're saving me as a taxpayer money by not doing their jobs. Does that sound right? If they're not in Congress and they can't be able to work because they don't have a Speaker of the House, they're not spending our money right now. They're not giving our money to other countries.
Oh, and the city of Boston is run by a lesbian Asian woman. And you have to say that because, you know, there's a lot of Asian hate around there today. So you got to make sure that, you know. So I'm fucked. Either way, thank God I don't vote for mayor in the city of Boston because I don't live in the city of Boston. So I don't vote for mayor. But these are the fucking freaks. We need more bike lanes. We need more bike lanes. So we're going to take a traffic lane out, put a bike lane in. Because there's a lot of fucking people riding bikes in the winter.
Easy,
14 inches of fucking snow. There's people riding a fucking bike.
easy.
Okay, but you don't live.
I've got a disabled son.
Do you live?
that
Do you
drives
live?
$1,000 bike in the wintertime.
Do you live? Do you
Scares
live?
the fuck out of me.
Do you live in a fucking city that has about, I don't know,
He
8
goes
million
on
fucking
and
people
on
in it?
about the bike lanes all the time.
Let me tell you something. Ride on the fucking sidewalk. Fuck
That's
those
illegal.
people that walk on the sidewalk. Fuck them. They suck.
Sidewalks are for walkers. Hey, you know
Fuck
what's really stupid is when your city spends all these millions of dollars to put in, they call them tabletops. They're like speed bumps, but they're bigger. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yes.
Only to remove them every December so you can snowplow. So
Right.
let's install
just-
them in November and then pay someone to take them out
It's,
a month later.
listen,
And then in March they're going to pay somebody to put them back there again.
my problem with the bike lanes is this. There is no such fucking animal of a bike lane that needs to be wider than any car lane I've ever seen in my life. You want to make a bike lane? Make that some bitch 4 feet wide, call it a day. 3 feet wide, call it a day. You don't
they're
need
3 feet here.
Oh, 3 feet. You got to come to Boston. Come to Boston. You could fit your fucking F-350 down there with the doors open
Wow.
for a fucking bike lane. Chowder heads. Now they got one in different cities around the city of Boston. They got bus lanes. Buses only. Buses only. Fuck you and your buses only.
You don't have no friends and families that are engineers?
Huh?
It's complicated.
It's not really complicated. Just leave it the way it was, and everything's fine and dandy. Speaking
What
of Jim
up?
and Dandy, what's going on?
Susie,
Hey, how you guys doing? Wait, I don't know how you do it. Wait.
Oh my
Greenhouse
God!
too.
Amen to that, multi-gunman.
Look at the sexy ass baseball caps all up in this
oh
room.
yeah,
I gotta
Susie, I
do-
meant to warn you.
Uh-oh.
Hat
You're
on.
frozen.
Blinded by the light.
Hey Steve, I've got a new camera, so you can have my old one.
He's gone.
I know. He might
Um,
be hearing us.
No, my problem is this. When there aren't any buses, why can't I drive in that lane? If there aren't any bikes,
It's good practice.
why can't I drive in that lane to keep the fucking traffic flowing?
Yeah, the flow is very important.
Why should it take me fucking 82 minutes to go fucking 3 miles in the city of Boston? Because, oh, you know what? We need more bike lanes and bus lanes. And people want to know why I want to go live in the middle of fucking nowhere up in Maine. It's all Dish's fault anyways.
I know it. It sucks. I carry a lot on my shoulders.
Well, you did for about a good 7 years anyways.
No shit.
We're back. Our fingers are.
Fuck.
Ah,
Oh, wait.
Listen, before you blank out,
we're
Yeah.
no, listen, before you blank out, Shalisa bought a new camera. You can have her old one.
Cool. I don't think it's a camera though. I
Yeah.
think
Computer.
it's my computer.
I think we should take a.
Hey, you can test it out. Bring
No,
that
I think
stuff over this weekend, and I'll trade you.
I think we should take a GoFundMe and get him a fucking laptop with a fucking built-in camera.
Hey, I'm gonna head in and eat my dinner and stuff, so I don't know if I'll be back in or not. We'll see.
You'll
All
right.
as soon as you eat the pie, you'll be sleeping.
I probably will be.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Do you know what I call pie?
Not hair pie.
Most
I don't know.
All right.
after that.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
See, he even said good night. Surprised I'm not sleeping after the dinner. I actually did have pie after dinner.
Cool.
Homemade chocolate pie.
Wow, nice.
Black girl. No, just kidding. Couldn't resist.
I kept
I'm terrible.
Like, uh-oh. You disappeared.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Dish. Look at your phone. Did you get a text the other day from me?
Yeah, I answered you.
When?
Right after you texted, I believe.
Nope. I went Bueller. I'm like, judging by the silence. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Dish. I text back right away. When you text me, I'm immediate. You get a response.
Oh, you expect everyone to be the same.
That's right. We should all be the same. At least be all on the same fucking page.
Right.
Yeah, that does matter.
You know?
Yeah, I got Happy New Year
Yep.
and what I miss. I explained it to you.
You did. Dish,
I
is he
explained
lying?
to you what I missed, what you
Just-
missed.
Dish, is he lying?
Nope.
No. Slow down. You ready? Sunday, 7:40 p.m. Hey, you people. Want to do a chat? Nothing. Not crickets. I got crickets. I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
Bueller.
I didn't see it until
I was supposed to do
Wimpy started whining about his knee.
Wimpy.
Steve,
Oh.
Ohio.
MC,
Yeah, maybe Shalisa would have chatted with you. Did you text her?
MCK, how the hell are you?
You could have reminded me that I was supposed to have a chat.
Uh oh, she missed her chat.
Yeah, I was supposed to.
I went on YouTube. I said, I went on YouTube. I said, Shalisa's not doing one. I'm going to do one.
Hey, Shalisa, you want to join me on the chat? Are you having a chat tonight?
I know I probably could have, but I don't have your phone number, though.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
I do not have you on my. You are not in my. I'll guarantee you're not in my phone.
Let me see here.
Hey.
By the way,
Because I'd have been sending pics a lot of time ago. Not you kidding. No,
I could be wrong.
you
By
may
the way,
be right.
unbeknownst to us, we're live. Just saying.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't know you were live?
You ass. She was going to get her boobs out.
Oh,
You still can.
Yeah.
that was
funny.
hilarious.
she didn't act very surprised when he said
YouTube
that.
channel. YouTube
Yeah,
channel
accidentally
loses.
hit the button again.
YouTube channel loses subscription due to the fact of nakedness.
Right? Yeah.
So how many Pepsis do you owe me? Shalisa, how many Pepsis do you owe me?
Huh?
Right?
Speaking of Pepsi.
Not the new Pepsi either. I can't stand that crap.
Oh, I got something even better.
That malt shit. It's disgusting. You know when you try to do the 5-second rule when you drop something? And you're gonna pick it up and
Yeah.
eat it? You know, it's those every once in a while you're gonna get that time you get like 4 hairs on there, like crap. You spit it out. Yeah,
There you
that's
go,
what that-
Mikey. How about a little Coca-Cola?
have a little Coke and a smile. It's too sweet for me.
Some nummy cherry Coke.
Unless it's out, it's got to be in a bottle. I'll drink Pepsi all night, but I'll drink Coke. Cheers.
Hey, dear. Hey, multi-gunman.
Here you go. Steve.
Diarrhea, I guess.
Peanut ass guys. How the hell are you, kid?
Diarrhea. Cha-cha-cha.
Diarrhea. You think it's really messy, but it's really Mr. Hesse diarrhea. You hear me?
Hey, penis guys.
Some people think it's gross, but it's really good on toast. Diarrhea.
Oh, my God. You think it's kind of funny, but it's really kind of runny.
Oh!
Diarrhea.
Seeing as how Dish brought it up.
Yeah.
It can.
So
Can
I
you
asked
please-
around the shop. I asked around the shop today. I'm like, hey, who dropped the deuce in the bathroom?
The frozen.
They're like, why? I go, because now the toilet's fucking backed up. And I go,
Oh,
and I'm not
no.
a plumber. I says, and I'm not unclogging.
Frozen.
So
Well,
the
we
boss,
used
the
to go
boss,
to-
Yeah.
the boss
Remember they
catches
can
wind of
flip
this. The boss catches wind of this, comes out in the warehouse, and he goes, because it's all in the walkie-talkie, right? So we all come in over to him, and I go, he goes, we got a problem in the bathroom, and nobody wants to take care of it. I go, it's not that we don't want to, it's just not my job. I go, it ain't my job to be a plumber. It ain't my job to fucking plug somebody's shit. I goes, that's way below this pay scale that I'm at right now. Okay. I says, you want to up my pay scale? I'll do it. He's, what are you trying to tell me? I said, flip me $50 cash. I'll go fix the fucking toilet right now. He was $50. I goes, that's cheaper than what they're going to cost you if you call somebody.
Right.
Right?
You give me $50 cash out of the slush fund, and I'll clog your toilet. He goes, you'll unclog that toilet because I told you to. I said, the fuck I will. He goes, now everybody's laughing, right? Little do they know he's serious, and so am I.
Yeah.
So he walks away. 4:29, I go to punch out. He goes, thanks for doing the bathroom. I go, what bathroom? He says, the toilet is. I didn't do the toilet. He said, you didn't? I goes, I told you I wasn't doing the toilet. Oh, I thought you were kidding. I goes, no, I don't kid about shit like that. I says, if it isn't my house, I get paid to do it, unless it's a relative. I get paid to do it.
What you
Because
doing?
that's just
Cleaned up?
nasty without getting paid for it.
Right.
You know? Ugh. Ugh.
Especially other people's. My own,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
dig in there with my arm. I don't care if I have
Yeah.
to.
That's how I am with blood too. You know, my own blood, no problem. Open up a deer, open up a fish, that shit like that doesn't bother me. I see a bloody nose on somebody else, it's like,
Oh, that doesn't bother me. Blood don't bother me. But OPS, nope, I ain't going down that road. You're familiar with OPP, right? You down with OPP? I don't do OPS.
oh, pee-pee.
Unless it's my baby daughter crapping in her diaper. Didn't bother me until she started smelling like an adult. Hey, that's a turd. Time to
What
learn that.
How
Time
did,
to learn the potty.
how did Cosby used to say it? And then they put shit, then they put stink in her poo. I was fucking dying. He was funny for a little while. I'll have to tell you the boss. I'll do the maintenance, toilets, or plumbing. Give me an extra. Yeah, well, but yeah, I'm a warehouseman, right, and a driver. A driver first, technically, right? I'm not unclogging toilets, so you can save money, and then you're only going to pay me my hourly wage. No,
So you're telling me that big fancy warehouse you're working in doesn't have housekeeping staff?
yeah, but he comes in fucking once a week if they're lucky.
Oh,
Oh wow.
gross.
And he's like Portuguese, whatever.
Oh,
And
oh.
nobody can understand what the hell he says.
Puerto Rican.
No, Portuguese. The Ricans, I'll just get the other fucking Latino to tell me what the fuck, you know.
Yeah, don't ever call a Puerto Rican a Mexican.
Yeah, Puerto Rican, Mexican.
I had a
Have you
guy
ever
I
been-
worked with called him that.
It-
People called him that all the time, man. He was.
If people are that worried about it, they should wear a tag on their shirt saying what they are.
Yeah, but then every time a Dominican walks by a Puerto Rican, a Puerto Rican walks by a Dominican, they'll be fighting.
Well,
It'd be like, you know, it's like the Sicilians with the fucking regular Italian people.
right. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Well, Johnny come lately to the fucking party, huh? Happy New Year.
Why are you pulling me around? Yanking my chair around. I'm trying to make room so I can cuddle.
Maybe she's
Camera's
she's
not
ready to
on.
go.
Trying to make room for you to fit in front of the screen.
No,
See, that's Stevie. She's worried about you.
Shouldn't
know.
be eat all day and all night.
Come on, when's the last time you had somebody worrying about you?
I know it's kind of sweet.
Aw.
But it goes both ways, you know. Every
Kinda
time
like
I walk
Dish.
by the house, I fear she's going to get lost.
Hey. I'll find my way back home.
Stevie, what's this? Stevie, have you heard the news yet?
What crisis now?
What is this crap? Dish is moving back to fucking North Carolina.
Oh, when hell freezes over.
And the warm as this winter is now, man, that's probably not.
Right?
Never.
She'd move up to my cabin before she moved down there.
Heck
I
yeah.
sent you the dress.
Hell,
Oh,
I'll do better than a blow up bed. I'll go out and buy you. I'll go get you a real one.
Right on.
don't forget to leave the stains everywhere too.
The what?
You don't never heard that?
We
What?
didn't hear you.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Tish knows. You know when you move a chair, couch, bureau, whatever that's on a rug,
Yeah.
and it's been there for fucking
Ever.
whatever. So that spot that's underneath the leg
Yeah.
is never the same color as the rug.
Oh heck no, especially by a window.
Yeah, well, she got
Linda?
yelled at for staying on the fucking couch, for staying on the fucking carpet.
Oh, gotcha.
I goes, that's not stained. That's where the fucking legs were. Yeah, look, it's a different color. I goes, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Wow.
I'm telling you, suddenness. I'm telling you right now, you could take 52 fucking suddenness, and you ain't getting a fucking quarter of a brain.
Holy crap, your viewership just dropped by half.
No, it didn't. Just rose fucking 72%. I'm telling you. And my suddenness friends know I'm not making fun of them. It's the dumb ones I'm making fun of. And they know that there are some dumb fucking suddenness. Holy shit.
Doing the eyebrow thing.
What?
Not
What?
my rodeo.
No.
What? Did I just insult the fucking suddenness? You know somebody from the South?
Mhm.
Just
Okay. The point made.
Oh.
No, he sent me a Stump sent me a picture on
Okay.
Pittsburgh on Facebook.
Yeah.
It was a guy with a Boston Red Sox hat with Moxie. It was like an old advertising poster,
Oh, okay.
and I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
Like, Moxie, that shit was fucking disgusting.
I still
Right.
haven't got any to taste.
Oh, dude.
One person was supposed to send me a 6-pack, but that backstabbing just,
Listen
started screwing some gal.
to me.
I never did
Save.
get my Moxie, damn it.
Save your stomach some aggravation. Don't even bother.
In my mind, I'm thinking it probably tastes real close to Verner's.
About as bad as the fucking it's about as bad as the fucking not Chinese food. What the fuck kind of food was it? Close to
Shalisa,
China.
did you change locations?
It's close to
Your
Chinese
house looks
food.
different.
Dish. What do you call it?
I don't know.
She put it on her table and she's looking the opposite way.
Oh,
I assume.
brilliant.
Not Vietnamese food. Thai food.
Thai
I had
food.
Thai food.
New cameras. Different camera.
Gotcha. And by
That's
the way, is anybody else noticing Shalisa's new little glow she's got going on? Just saying.
Yeah,
We
she
haven't
just got.
seen
She
you
just
guys in a
changed the.
while.
Yeah, you know why? She just changed the battery. I just saw her changing the batteries before we went live. God damn, Mike and D, what's the matter with you? That's not funny.
I'm just thinking, wouldn't that be the opposite?
Desperation.
Oh,
No,
you still got-
What do I
It's
need
still-
batteries for now?
It'll still give you a glow.
Ring, ring.
Ring, ring. Hello?
Ah,
That's still,
gunpowder, that is so true.
you're right. But it's just gunpowder. It's just they're just gunpowder. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm not even talking about the Appalachian Hillbillies either. I'm talking about just regular fucking Southern.
Appalachian hillbilly.
Oh my God! You want to see some fucking backwards people? Go on
Wanna
YouTube.
watch?
Go on YouTube and type in Appalachia Hillbilly and
Go
see
go
what
on
it says.
YouTube and type in the Whitakers.
Yes,
Oh,
that's what I'm
yes.
trying to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get you to do.
Wow.
Okay. Those are suddenness.
Suddeners.
Those
No,
are suddenness.
that's beyond that. Poor family. Yikes.
Yeah, because they all intertwined with each other.
Mikey misses someone's southern best friend.
Right?
I
It's his way of showing the love.
am. I am. I'm missing Stump. I miss a lot of people from down the south and the north.
And I know it.
I haven't seen Jerry now in forever because I don't work for that company anymore.
Right.
You know. Hopefully, Joey's gonna map me out a place on the lake where I can pitch a tent and stay for the weekend.
Bunch of eels.
I'll sleep up there for the weekend. Whoa, that ain't sudden. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Listen, those Appalachian Whitakers, they're fucking Southerners. They're below the Mason-Dixon. They're fucking Southerners.
Yikes.
Yep. That's grandma, Uncle Billy, Auntie Sue, fucking mom, pop, fucking sister, brother, fucking one big happy family orgy. There's a lot of fucking DNA flying around that fucking house. That's
No,
like
there ain't just one single strain.
yeah, exactly.
Only the cult leaders allowed.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
It's like disrespect down there on the backside of the hills in Arkansas.
Yep.
You know, Phew. He's a Southerner.
Southerner.
Why isn't he? Yeah, but honey,
Okay.
gunpowder beauty. Listen to me, sweetie. That's why all the jokes are. What's the best part about a divorce in the South? You can still be brother and sister.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Wow.
You know?
Ding.
You know, it's like, guys trying to get laid. And the wife says no, and the daughter says, Daddy, come to my room. I mean, come on, really. That's just how it is down there. The top row, Mr. Arkansas buddy, too. He wasn't all that bad until
It got bad.
it got bad. And I still can't get over the fact that he did that. But, I mean, the guy had a heart of gold. I've told you many a times he gave out fucking bars of fucking, what do you call it? Magnesium. And I don't mean little bars like you get in the store with the little stupid keychain. I'm talking gold bar size. No exaggeration. That's dish. Gold bar size. This fucking thick, the whole nine. Magnesium.
Imagine getting a blowtorch and lighting one of them bad boys off.
Dude,
Right.
he threw it in the fire.
Wow.
He's got a video. That's dish. He's got a video. He threw it in a fire. And the thing that bothers me now, see, this is okay. Gunpowder beauty. This is where people are Southerners. Okay.
Maybe
lives
she's
in a-
moving the camera.
He lives in a trailer, and I don't mean a regular trailer for like a trailer park trailer. No, that's not what I'm talking about. He lives in a travel trailer. Okay. His brother gives him this magnesium shit, and he's generous enough, and he sends it away to giveaways or whatever, help, whatever. Throws him in the fire. If he kept most of that fucking shit or found a better use for it, he'd have a house bigger than fucking life itself.
Yeah, maybe. What I want to know, though, is sitting around that campfire, and when that magnesium lit up, we all know how white hot it burns. Dish, did that burn your cheeks?
What would happen if you shot it while it's hot in the fire?
He did. He did shoot it when it was hot in the fire, right, Dish? Oh, he shot it all right. He was some kind of stupid. All right, Gunpowder. I won't make fun of the fucking Southerners anymore.
She's
See,
about to lose her cheeseburger.
Yeah, but she knows I'm not talking about her or Mr. Gunpowder Beauty. We're just talking about the Tods.
It does.
You know, people just, it's just too easy. You know, like a guy at work at my part-time job. Instead of saying, "Hey, what's the next door for 32?" What's he say? You know, because once a trailer is full, we're gonna tell the dock boss, and he gives us another trailer.
Okay.
And so sometimes it's not in the system. So we'll ask each other, "Hey, you know what the next 32 door is?" So instead of saying, "Hey, what's the new 32, or what are they using for a 32 door?" He says, "Hey, what's after 32?" I went 33, and he just looked. He didn't stop talking. And he went, "Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say?" I said 33. That's not funny. I'm like, dude, just listen to what you're saying. It's the same way up here, Gunpowder. So it's not like we don't have our, numbnutses.
Right.
And it's all Dish's fault anyways.
True.
Because she loves when I shit all over the Southerners. Listen, Dish spent some time down in the South. I don't know if you heard this rumor or not.
It's just a bad rumor.
Is it just a rumor?
It is just a rumor.
Just a silly phase I'm going through.
I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
We all go through phases, right, Dish?
That's right.
Yeah,
And we learn good things from them.
The problem with Dish was, Steve,
Sometimes we
phase one was Virginia. Phase 2 was North Carolina. South Carolina, whatever. Did you
Should
know
have
3
met
times?
Uncle Cal when I was in Virginia.
Oh, shit. Speaking of Uncle Cal, how are you?
Gear.
Him, Cal.
Yeah, the crafting room,
Gear.
the knife bureau. The knife bureau is one that cracks me up the most. Without the worms. Still don't understand why you didn't steal them for bait. Hey, thanks, Fuzzfork. Jezzo, if you're still out here, if you heard me, we're gonna have to do Google Maps or something. Because here's my thought, folks. There's a up near Jerry. There's an ice fishing tournament. It's like 3 days. That's what I was thinking about doing, was
It'd be cool.
tenting on public land somewhere on the lake. I'm not gonna stay on the lake. I'm gonna stay on land.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Because I think Jezzo did say he had a 4-wheeler, right? Didn't him and I talk about this before?
I believe so.
And he's like, "I'm not walking, Mikey." I'm like, "I ain't walking either." Every time I walk, my foot, the fucking burn. Oh. What green screens?
Oh, cool. Where'd you find that?
I got it at the store,
Aw.
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Oh my God, we got one of those right around the corner.
She just flopped a book on the desk, and it is called Stained Glass Projects.
Oh, I
Cool.
love. I used to love
need
making
it.
stained glass.
I need to get a hobby. Figure maybe he can set me up and I will learn off the book.
There you go.
It's got all kinds of things in there. Different. It shows you how to do things.
And you get to play with lead.
Steve, here's a little tip for me to you. Don't eat the lead chips.
Don't eat the lead chips.
Because you know why? As you grow older, Stevie, you're gonna come out looking like a Whitaker.
Don't eat the lead.
Oh, the anniversary. Speaking of the Whitakers, the anniversary for Deonta was the other day, I guess. So I couldn't go anywhere online without hearing the fucking dueling banjos. Well, dueling banjo and guitar with fucking what's his name there? I still love listening to the dueling banjos. I think it's great. It's gonna need to. What did he say? No, I know that, Chuzzo. I know. But don't forget, you got to show me where I can sleep on that lake. You're gonna have to find me some public land.
Speaking of shark cage, Gunpowder Beauty, I seen an idiot getting a 1/4-inch thick plexiglass box and went into the ocean, and a great white. It was either a great white or a huge bull shark just bit that thing right in half.
Wow.
I'm laughing. The guy survived, but what a derp.
My guess would be a tiger shark.
No, it was bigger than that. It was huge. I mean,
Well,
one bite,
Jaws
What
kinda-
she said.
one
Well,
bite,
some-
the man-sized box just shattered.
Some tiger sharks get fucking big.
Yeah, but it didn't have the spots or the stripes or none of that shit.
Oh, really?
It was huge.
Mhm.
Tiger sharks are wicked ugly though, man. The teeth hang out their face and
Yeah.
stuff. I've seen one in California.
Oh.
Yeah.
California.
Well, how did you see it?
Can't remember. Somebody caught a small one or something.
I need to call my dad in California with all the flooding going on.
Yeah, really.
I've been watching Cron 4 News and that ABC 10 from Sacramento.
Flooding.
That Pineapple Express is coming through again, and you're going to get the front of it, and then you're going to get the back of it, and the ground is already saturated. It started in Southern California, now in the Bay Area around San Francisco, and north of there is having problems.
Really?
And it's bad because the fires just keep getting worse, and the more water that you get, the more washed away everything goes, and the worse the fires are the next year.
Wow.
The rain's got to drizzle, these big ass flash floods and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this weather we're having
What time
lately
you
is
doing
like
that?
out of this world.
Huh?
So different.
I'm on my.
Be right back.
Already.
No, not me.
Oh.
No, Dad said no.
Uh-oh.
I think about my dad a lot with the floods because I was on dialysis for so many years and I left California in 2005. Dad got a job driving dialysis patients to work.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
So he's got to get these guys to their treatments.
Wow.
Yeah, Gunpowder. My wife does that shit after school with another teacher. It's like the Lego. I forget what they call it. And she was telling me they can go to Florida for the. I'm like, it's Legos. She goes, you don't get it. I said, show me. I was like dying.
My grandson is into that big time. So is my son. They
Yeah.
sit right there with them. Like, whoa.
Yep, Legos are great till somebody steps on one in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done it. Yeah.
They kill you.
Uh-huh.
Die.
I've stepped on nails, with wood, with wood,
Mhm.
They
right?
don't hurt as bad as Lego.
Had to pull it off with a hammer, like legit using the claw to get it out of my sole and out of my foot and all that, right? But
Mhm.
yes, Shalisa, 100%. You couldn't. Oh, no way.
The only thing
No
worse
way.
than a Lego is stepping on one of your sister's
Oh.
jacks.
Oh,
Yep.
geez, yeah. Ooh-wee, that would hurt.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I found the one you lost.
It's in my foot.
Many. Yeah, those hurt.
Yeah, I never thought. I bet that'd be wicked. Slingshot ammo. Shooting a jack out of a slingshot.
Mm.
Hey, don't
Right.
give me any ideas. I'm the slingshot queen in the neighborhood.
Right?
Different
Now
guy.
you
I-
might be the fatwood queen and the slingshot queen, but
Right.
right now you're the boss. I'll be right back.
I told you he'd
Dude,
have
I
to
gotta
go.
get a cigarette.
Yep, you did.
You need to go get a big fat doobie dish.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Right
didn't think
gear.
about that till now. I used to slingshot across the street and try to hit those broken window panes in the garage. They tore the garage down today, and I didn't click just yet that I just lost one of my favorite targets.
Don't be complaining. At least that's down.
Yeah, I got the worst house in the neighborhood right across the street from me.
You should be sitting out on the porch with your pellet gun in case the rats come a running.
Oh, don't even say that R word, man. The M words are bad enough.
Right.
Township was supposed to tear that burnt down house down this year, or excuse me, last year by the end of.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Hey, we'll have a nicer view once it's gone.
right.
I'll be able to see the river.
From their house? From your?
Right, because I got this big, gigantic house that's blocking the view.
Wow.
And once that's torn down, they're just trying to find a contractor. All the funds have been approved.
Wow.
Hoarders bought that beautiful house and trashed it, and then they caught it on fire.
Wow. They want to make sure nobody else got that house.
And then they migrated into the house next door. Man, it's going to be so nice and quiet out here on the block again next summer, hopefully.
The kids are a lot. The kids leave. Any of your
Some of the kids left. They come out to the neighborhood every once in a while, and then everybody's all hugs.
Aw.
Let me think. They had so many of them. Gosh, I couldn't count. Like 5 main ones, and then like another 5 or 6 that were adopted or stepmother or half sister.
Right on.
Keeps you busy.
That's the only downside about living in a neighborhood like that is what are the neighbors going to be like?
Yep.
Right.
But so far, I freaking love this neighborhood. I got some of the bestest friends in the whole world. We do things together. It's just awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I could live in the country again. Now I got everyone so close to me, and I feel so safe.
there
Right.
you go.
Cool.
Still feeding the birds, Gear.
Cool.
Jake's still kicking.
You guys still got snow there? It should be all gone, right?
All our snow is melted.
Ours is too.
Even the piles, believe it or not. It's
Oh,
got.
we still got piles.
You still got piles?
Yeah.
My uncle said they got 16 inches up by our place.
Oh wow.
and it's gone.
Oh geez.
Yeah. What, the 2 days before Christmas when the big storm hit, he said they had 4-foot drifts, and it's all gone now.
Wow. So now we got mud,
Yeah,
like the mud.
plenty mud. I just hope the ground wasn't frozen because it's going to be a swamp if it was.
Well, the ground's fully saturated right now, and if anything else come, we could be in some trouble.
Right.
It's calling us to come up and visit, but we haven't made it there yet. Afraid we don't. We got to get our leggings out. Maybe we'll survive.
Oh, for the birds gear? Are you talking about the birds?
The birds.
10 cups worth of bird seed?
That or he's watering his grass sparingly.
Yeah. Yeah, I go out and feed the birds every day. I only need to feed the 2 feeders once a day right now because there's so few that stuck around. And then every day I go out and hand feed certain pals.
Gotcha. Oh, and by the way, I need to get a picture. I have a squirrel out back. He's so fat he can hardly walk.
I've never seen them.
He looks like a football.
Oh my God. Maybe he's got something wrong with them, some extreme obesity.
Yeah.
He's big. I don't think I've ever seen one that big.
I want
Two of them.
to see.
You better start working out or it's going to end up with heart troubles.
No kidding. Ain't gonna be able to climb the tree, so damn fat.
Right? Oh, he has trouble now. He does. He's like slow motion.
That pileated woodpecker must be bringing him treats.
He must be the one that made the next door neighbor bird feeder.
Yeah, the neighbor puts out bird seed and suet and stuff, and I think he's
Oh man,
gorging himself on it.
I have to really cut everyone off like September,
Mhm.
just so they don't all want to stay all winter because it's expensive.
Oh yeah.
And they get really annoying and they fight over everything if I keep them around. I made a big mistake one year and overfed them, and the baby blue jays didn't fly south. They all stuck around and they were so annoying. You gotta cut them off at a certain. You gotta pay attention to when they have their babies because you can't miss it. Baby blue jays whine. My God.
I can see you now. Now, you blue jays, you need to teach your baby to hush.
Yeah, they teach them how to come down and get a peanut. You know, mama fly down, pick it up, drop it, look up at them, pick it up, drop it, look at them. Some of them pick up on it, some of them don't. That's my television, is my fun.
That's beautiful though. Watch them. It's very entertaining. Don't cost nothing except for you feeding them though. But
Well, EBT pays for the peanuts and the walnuts. But not for the black oil sunflower seed. Yes, I said that, Gear.
Oh, 2 cardinals? I haven't seen cardinals in I don't see them till the spring.
Steve's got them all over the place over there, Steve and Susie, man.
I don't see them
yeah.
till the
They're
spring.
annoying. Chirp, chirp. They're chirp.
I do. I used to feed them special fucking food too.
Stuff. Oh.
I went and asked the guy, and he says, "Oh, come over here." I went down to the hardware store. I'm like, "Hey, you guys got birds?" He's like, "Yeah." I go, "Listen," I go, "They're not regular birds. These are cardinals." And he goes, "Oh, come here, give him this." He goes, I feed mine in my backyard." I'm like, "Oh, all right." You may go.
Ta-da.
$50 too much for BT.
Oh, bullshit. Amazon. Where is it?
I forget the.
You gotta be kidding me.
I wish I could remember the name of it.
I thought I could look up the name of that seed, and
But they absolutely fucking love it.
it's the white seeds.
Mm.
I can't think of a stupid name.
Yep.
Mustard seed or something?
I don't know, Stevie. It doesn't. It's just.
Cardinal blend, wild food. Okay, now where's the list of what's
Is
in
it is the seed white and round?
white, almost like a sunflower,
Almost
a little bit
right.
fluffier.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I mean, you can mix it with,
Google suck.
but I'm telling you, Stevie, it's
Safflower.
there you go.
There you go.
Sassafras.
Safflower.
And they absolutely love it.
I've got a sassafras root
Yeah.
ball over here from my lathe.
Cool. It smells good when you turn it. Makes your house smell like root beer.
Oh, we've already cut some pieces off.
My neighbor says, Mike, how do you get those squirrels not to, go down the little? I got what do you call it, hanging with paracord, and then on the top of the feeder, it's already aluminum anyways, and I put Vaseline on the top of it, and they go, doesn't that hurt them? I go, it's a fucking squirrel. No, the birds. I go, birds don't sit on the top of a fucking bird feeder. They go into the bird feeder. They don't sit on the top of them. They're not stupid animals. They're not. Are you seriously?
Right here, Mike.
I go, the fucking. Yeah, but he added. Mine had the white ones. There was more whites than anything. And it came in like a, I don't know, 10-pound bag, I think. 10. What?
Hey, conservative.
Hey, conservative, what's going on? I need some steak and shrimps. Me too.
So, Mike.
Yep.
Steal your girls' plastic folders that they don't use anymore before they pitch them.
Yep.
And then you've got this plastic that the squirrels' claws will slide on.
Oh, there you go.
And cut it out whatever side you need, slip it over your paracord. What I do is I use my staple gun underneath the bottom of my bird feeders, and I'll make a circle around it. So when the squirrels look up to jump and grab on, they can't, because there's a round circle of plastic sticking out, and they can't grab onto the wood. I love using this stuff to baffle squirrels.
My neighbors get so mad at me. I'll lean like a broomstick piece, 2x4, 2x6, whatever, against it. Because in the complex we have, well, the lady used to have one when they chopped the tree down. But there's 4 trees. 4 or 3? 4, 1, 2. I don't know how many. Yeah. Anyways, the one, as soon as you walk out my steps, is boom. And I love the tree because it shades me in the summertime, and But anyway, they're all out there feeding the squirrel. I'm like, don't feed the squirrel. Why? This is because as you feed the squirrels, then they get in your house. Fuck all that bullshit. I go, feed them out back. Go to the field, throw them in the field. They'll get it. Well, I leaned a 2x6, 2x4, and whatever I could find up against the fucking tree. And my neighbor upstairs to my right made a, what do you call it, Stevie? What the?
Don't you hate when old age catches up with you and your brain just farts all the time?
I hate it. I hate it. What do you call the fucking
Shepherd's hook?
No, he made some kind of noose. and he got the fucking thing.
You can't say noose.
What? You know what I'm talking about. But it was a noose because it hung him.
Duh.
What do you call it? What's a trap shoe set? Snare. Yeah. I go, where'd you get that? He goes, I bought it at the hardware store. I says, knock it off. He goes, I bought snare wires. I just made it myself. And anyways, Stevie, he snares a fucking squirrel. Well, don't they get pissed off at him because he wasn't home when they did it? And they had to wait 20 minutes and look at the fucking squirrel hanging from the
You'd have to get that thing doped up or something to get or was it still alive?
No.
Oh.
He
I
was
don't
all
know
gone.
what the hell I was thinking.
He was all gone. Yeah, he was done. Then the prick doesn't even offer me any too. He's I'm gonna eat this one. I'm like, yeah, thanks. We don't share.
Well,
No.
at least it didn't go to waste.
He's not big enough. He's not big enough to share. This is the fuck he ain't.
Squirrels do.
I don't know what he made with it, but I mean, I know he cooked it, but I gave him my hatchet.
Squirrel and dumplings.
That sounds good.
I said,
It's
what do you need a
rather
hatchet?
nutty.
Yeah, I said, what do you need a hatchet for? He's, I want to take his head off. I goes, don't you have a fucking cleaver? He goes, my wife would kill me if I used a fucking cleaver. I'm like, yeah, good point.
You can cleave your chickens.
But yeah, it was. But yeah, I feed them out back. I take care of the squirrels. I take care of the fucking rabbits. Well, the rabbits take care of themselves, really. They're eating all the greens, but I'll, like if we have salad here or whatever, and nobody, I'll just, like if they order out or whatever and they get a chicken Caesar salad or whatever and they don't really finish it, give me that. And I collect them all and dump it out back.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to put my fucking game camera up there when I do it. It's always gone, so something's eating it. And I did see the rabbits back there before doing it, so.
Rabid rabbits.
There's a couple of good sized ones, too. The rest of them are really not small. They're probably last year's rabbit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not last year, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing's probably only 8 months old, 9 months old.
You get a new crop of rabbits, about one a month.
Yeah. But this one, there's a couple of them that are really huge. I don't know what the fuck they're eating, but they're really huge. I guess and some guy across town shot a coyote, 58 pounds.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I go, what was he eating? Every cat and fucking dog in the neighborhood?
No kidding.
He goes, he's been around here. He says people, they see him and then he's gone. And then, they said nobody's seen it. Nobody, witnessed it or heard it or anything like that. But they're surmising that he did grab 2 cats in the neighborhood. And I go, but doesn't people have dogs down there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he goes, Mike, he said, they're not going to let. I said, yeah, good point.
They documented a group of coyotes hanging out by this town. I can't remember where it was. But when their female coyote buddy would come in heat, they would gang up and go close to the town. And when the male dogs came after the in-heat female, the males would circle it and kill it.
Really?
Wow.
It was like a little thing they did.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if they were purposely tricking the dogs or if it's just a
Right.
natural thing they do for territory,
I don't know.
but sounded kind of suspicious to me.
But 58-pound dog, that's fucking big.
That's huge. That's
That's big.
a small wolf is 58 pounds.
You know? And yeah, you got him with a crossbow. But that motherfucker's eating good in the hood. Well, he was. But that's just the thing, though. I mean, they're getting, whether they're eating your garbage, whether they're eating your animal, whatever, plus everything else they're getting, the rabbits they're getting on their own or whatever they're getting on their own.
All the roadkill.
On the roadkill, small deer and everything else.
Leftover food out that nobody eat.
Yeah, all the people
Yeah,
feeding
well,
the cats on the porch.
And they're so close to town. It's just,
It's
I mean, it's like the dumpster bears up in North Conway, New Hampshire, right?
right.
And the wardens come, they take them, they come back. I go, well, where the hell do they take them, around the corner? Usually they drive them like 100 miles away.
Damn. They usually collar them when they do that?
I don't ever see. I don't think I've ever seen them collar a bear that the dumpster bears. But we got a couple of dumpster bears up in Wilmington, in New Hampshire, where I go. They have to be 400 pounds.
Right.
The pictures of the guys that he takes the pictures of them. They have to be 400 pounds.
When I was looking for property up north, I found this nice 17 acres, well wooded and all that, but it was right across the highway from the city dump.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things crossing my mind. I was like, man, I bet you I got bears walking through that every night,
Yeah.
going to the dump to feed up.
The problem is Darwin will kill you in July. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna stink.
Like we call it Duck Island down here. We got the fucking water treatment plant on the Merrimack River here. In July, you drive by it.
Hold your breath.
There's a landfill way outside of town. I don't never get to smell it. It's down a really, really far back road. But man, the seagulls are freaking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what kills me about seagulls? They're not really seagulls, right?
Yeah, right.
Because I'm 30 miles, well, not air miles. But now I'm 30 road miles from a fucking ocean. And there's 90 million of them.
They're smart.
And you can't even kill them. Well,
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why they're protected.
I don't know.
Because a lot of people hate them and kill them.
But there's billions of them.
There's billions of us.
There's billions of seagulls.
How far inland do seagulls go? Oops, mistyped.
As far as they have to get the food.
You're telling me there's no more food in the Atlantic Ocean?
Well, the thing is, my dad always used to say when there was a big storm on the Great Lakes, the gulls would fly inland to escape the storm.
55 miles.
Wow.
And that's air miles.
Yeah.
So road miles is probably fucking 80 or something.
Sure.
We have a city dump down the road from us about 5 or 10 miles. 5 miles, I guess. And there's a hotel across the street from it, which is built on an old dump that they flattened out and then put buildings on it, which I think is stupid. But I went and checked out that hotel, and the entire roof, the entire south wall was covered in crap from the gulls landing on it. It was their nighttime perch. I was like, man, I wouldn't stay there if you paid me. Because you know they're sucking that all into their air filtration system.
Oh yeah.
But I noticed now they got a bunch of flashing lights and crap on their roof, trying to keep them off, tripwires and all kinds of weird shit.
But they're leaving that building, going to the new one they just built.
Yeah, right. Well, they're trying to sell it. That's why they're keeping them
Ah.
off it.
I'm reading here how far offshore do the western gull rarely ventures more than approximately 100 miles inland, almost never very far from the ocean. And then it says, why do seagulls come so far inland? Moving inland also means fewer predators, particularly on the rooftops of buildings where urban seagulls tend to make their homes, plentiful food, safe nesting, blah, blah, blah. And they rapidly increase. Yeah, they are a pain in the ass.
I've never seen a seagull nest. I didn't even think they nested. I thought seagulls lived on the fucking water.
No.
There's only one true water bird. What is it? Albatross?
Yes. No.
The albatross and the whales, they are my brother.
It spends like 90% of its time on the water.
Cool change.
I think they only come to shore to nest and then they're right back out to sea.
Sea turtles.
Oh, a bird. Although sea turtles have wings, I don't think they're very good at flying.
Right.
Yeah, probably not.
Albatross.
Dun, 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 dun. I almost said the dodo bird, but
That's the one I was thinking of.
Albatrosses are so dumb that they eat plastic off the freaking ground and eat anything.
hey, it's shiny and it wiggles. Looks like a minnow to me. Eat it.
Ooh.
Oh, loons
Yeah.
are awesome. We got those up by our place up north on
Nice.
Fife Lake. And I remember when I was a kid going to bed at night, you could hear it. It's like, Grandpa, what is that?
And you just made that sound. We had sandhill cranes. I woke up to hearing sandhill cranes flying over. It's been so damn warm.
Right.
In the morning, I was sleeping in bed and I could hear sandhill cranes going. Brr, brr. I'm like, dude, is it that warm that we got sandhill cranes on the New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's
They
fine.
don't leave till they have to.
Yeah, Jezzo, that's pretty screwy.
My ass is falling asleep.
But I like the
Mine
I,
is too.
I like listening to the loons.
Oh, and by the way, I read a book on how to be a masseuse. Give me a call.
I read a book, he says. I charge you $50 an hour.
$50 an hour.
I wrote myself a license.
I want to have an ending with that, please.
Really?
You leave now. You've been here for an hour.
You scare family.
Roll over. Sucky, sucky.
God damn it, that's funny.
Was that Panette or the other guy? John Panette, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll never understand why you can't shoot a seagull, but
I don't know. Maybe they're saving us. They might be poisonous. All the crap they eat.
Toxic gulls.
Yeah.
well, that's why you go to like Burger King or McDonald's or something. Yeah,
French fry fed ones. Yeah, those are good ones.
you leave your burger a little bit right, and then you stuck an Alka-Seltzer in the fucking thing.
Should have put some Alka-Seltzer in that bag of Ruffles that bastard flew off with.
Oh yeah.
The whole bag.
The funny thing is that they'll eat the Alka-Seltzer because they'll just do this, right? See, I put it in the sandwich when I did it, but you could literally just put it with whatever they're eating, and they'll eat it, and then it's just an explode. You know, it's just a time bomb waiting to go off.
You can't shoot them because of all the trash they eat. You'd be littering. You'd get a littering ticket to go with it. Wouldn't that suck? Freaking fishing game. And by the way, here's another ticket.
Fuck
No.
them, they can't take a joke.
That seagull really did take off with the whole bag of Ruffles.
Wow.
I think I was 9 out by Bodega Bay, Northern California.
Traumatic.
Yeah. When you're that young, you don't get chips very often.
No.
Yeah. That's when you wish you had a pew pew. A real one.
Gerald B says they eat their own weight in trash every week.
No, the problem is then they shit it all out of their system too.
Oh,
So
God.
it's like the Canadian geese. You know, you can't go anywhere with a Canadian geese hanging around because it's like walking through fucking 48 million fucking landmines.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Green
it's like,
landmines.
Jesus H.
True,
I tell you-
Geraldine. Very true.
I was yelling at one time I went fishing, and I was just about ready to hook the fucking thing. And this other one shows up out of nowhere, jumps up on the tailgate of my neighbor's truck. And I'm like, go ahead, bite into it. Just bite into it. Chomp down there. But come on, you can do it. Because I will use you as fucking bait.
The bird shit is organic fertilizer. The
Yeah.
bird shit literally stained my RV. I came back to Michigan with a freaking seagull shit splatter stain. I couldn't wash it off with nothing.
Yeah. Fertilizer / paint stripper.
Front passenger side up by the cab up above where the bed's at.
Shoot, they used to steal when I would fish in New Orleans. A lot of times they used minnow and a bobber. Man, they would hit that minnow as soon as it hit the ground. They'd take off flying. I'd have to yank it out of their mouth to save my gear.
You can get such a ticket for that. You got to really be careful, depending on which state you're in.
I didn't do it on purpose. They
I
were
know, but
fast.
that's what you tell them, and they say, yeah, that's what everyone says.
Right.
I can't remember what my dad said the fine was. He told my son because my son wanted to. We were way up on the Napa River casting way out. So you really had to go up in the air to get it out there. Now, and my son wanted to catch one on purpose, and Dad just laid it all out real quick. But I want to see if I can catch one.
What you got there, son? Oh, it's a seagull kite. Yeah, that's it.
I would think it'd be a lot more fun than flying a kite, to be honest.
Right.
I think you should use a fishing pole to fly a kite. Everyone should.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Get a short rod on it.
Ice fishing rod.
A lot easier to wind up and release.
Makes sense. I could see using one of them short, fat salt fishing poles with a big old pin reel,
Yeah.
1,000 yards of line on
3
it.
of them.
That'd be a riot. Fiberglass. In case you hit the power lines, you won't get shocked. Because that would suck with graphite.
Yeah, don't have no steel leaders on that.
Right? That would be a riot. I think I seen a kid doing that in Florida when I was a kid.
Yeehaw. Hey, Mikey, what happens when you get your lure back from a seagull?
What happens? What?
When you get your lure back from a seagull.
I don't know what happens.
That's what Gerald B said. Ask Mikey what happens when you get your lure back from a seagull. Tell us about.
Oh, many years ago, I was up at Hampton Beach, New Hampshire, and we were surf casting, but I call surf casting being on the water. Sorry. So I cast out, and I'm like, sink, 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 sink. And he didn't sink fast enough. And I look at my girlfriend at the time. Her brother was with me, and he's like, "What are you gonna do?" I go, "I'll tell you what I'm gonna do." Flap, 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 flap. Then I hear a voice. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm like, hey, relax, bud. Maybe I didn't say it loud enough. I'll say it louder for you, because I know you didn't hear me. Let it go. Cut the line. And I go, I'm going to cut the line close to his mouth so he can still eat. I'm not going to cut a line and leave fucking line around there so he can strangle himself with it while he's flying. I says, I think I know what I'm doing. And I turn around to fucking the equivalent to a fucking warden.
Oh.
Oh,
$200 fine.
Oh, son of a
no.
bitch.
that ain't too bad, really.
$200 fine. So now I got the seagull under my arm, right? We get it all out, and I fucking clip it right at the things just so we could eat. But it's like,
It died?
no, he
Oh.
flew away. But he wanted me to cut it right away, and I didn't. So he wrote me up. How did he write it? Endangering. How the fuck did he word it? Endangering. What do you call it? Species.
In danger.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, are you serious right now, dude? I goes, it's a fucking seagull.
And that attitude, I guess, costs money.
My brother. Well, my
I
brother,
say it was worth it to save the critter's life.
you know the old river boats. The Navy has them. You know, like McHale's Navy, right?
Yeah. The PT.
The PTs, right? So my brother's in the Navy. He's out on Guam, and it's like a Sunday, and nobody's doing anything. They're not even on. They're not even in uniform or anything. And so, anyways, long story short, they wind up taking a PT cruiser out. They go fishing. 9 million fucking seagulls show up. He goes, I says, wow, what did you guys have to do? You guys just move? He goes, no. He goes, a guy opened up this compartment and there lays all the M16s you want.
What?
Oh, it gets better. He says it's like 6 of them on the boat. Here you go. Passes them all out. So the United States Navy can wipe out the fucking seagull, but I can't cut a fucking line off of a fucking hook.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep. But yeah, $200 fine. Then I did a years and years and years ago. I was a teenager. I was probably 18, 19 years old. I put an Alka-Seltzer in the hamburger. And he went for my car. He ate it right on the hood of my car. He flew maybe 6, 7 cars down.
I'm sorry.
I'm serious. They can't have any stomach antacid, any type of antacid.
I hear
give-
mice are the same.
But you give it to any small animal. You give it to a fucking dog, it's gonna happen to the dog too. Any small animal like that, they just
Yeah, because they can't burp their babies. I don't.
yes. Correct. But no, they can't. They don't have the what do you call it that we have. So
That's weird.
Yeah.
They can regurgitate. I've seen them do it.
their stomach acid is does what our stomach acid does, but for some reason they just go. And I didn't believe them when they told me, so I did it.
You probably can't
I
find
believe,
YouTube videos of it.
it,
They've all been fined.
Yeah.
But Dish is trying.
But it's
It's gonna be Google search how to put an Alka-Seltzer on a fishing hook.
And one day we ate. What was the? What did we catch? We caught like this. It was all black. It was as black as the ace of spades. It was a snake. And but this thing was fucking fat as all fat. And we wound up eating them. And I was like all worried because it was so fat. I says, if this thing's fucking pregnant and you cut into fucking 9 million little fucking.
And they start.
I says, I'll be fine. I will throw up everywhere. So he goes, Mike, sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. He goes, it happens. It happens when you go fishing, right? He goes, it's the same fucking thing, just on a larger scale. I'm like, whatever. But anyways, I still to this day don't know what kind of snake it is. I should say. But we ate it. And
Apparently, it's an edible snake because you didn't die.
right. We ate it and it tasted really good, actually.
Cool.
But that's the only snake I've ever eaten.
That's good because I'd be concerned if you did.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you could eat a,
I was just wondering if Dish had any snake eating stories.
I did eat a snake once.
Did you really? Oh,
Yeah, I was
no.
mowing the lawn and there was a snake in the yard and I grabbed it, cut its head off, cooked it. It
Oh,
wasn't too
my.
bad.
Gardener snake?
I don't know
Guard.
what kind of snake. It looked bigger than a gardener snake, but it was
Wow.
all right. It wasn't the best thing in the world.
Wow.
You're spry.
Probably almost as bad as turtle. I wouldn't try it.
no, I wouldn't.
I've never tried turtle. Yeah.
Just trapping turtles and picking them up, and the smell just, oh my God. I don't care.
Swamp. Smell like a bottom of the swamp. They taste good though when cooked correctly.
Oh,
We had someone that would eat some of them and I'd get the shells back.
Oh, okay.
I think I've showed some of that on one of my VHS video vaults. Trapping the turtles and then showing the shell when it come back. Still had meat a little bit on the inside.
Oh, sure.
And we really should have lacquered that thing or finished it somehow because it did over time start to peel.
Yeah.
All the little squares start to flake up. I
Oh, okay.
didn't get to that one in time.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see what you're supposed to seal them with.
Lacquer.
Oh, makes sense. Scrub them down and dry them out and lacquer them.
Yeah, just hard to get the inside clean. You only really need the outside.
Put it in an anthill.
Pour hot molten aluminum down the anthill.
Yeah.
Got to dig it out. That's pretty cool though, that anthill art.
Yep. And of course, on YouTube, they all say this is abandoned anthill. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Sure it is.
I've got one that I'd love to do it too, because I've been fighting that anthill for, gosh, how long have I been here? 8, 9 years? 10? That anthill I have is deep in the root system of this tree, man. It's
That in
been,
the front yard. Yeah. That's a big tree out there, if I remember right.
mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Just thank God we don't have fire ants up here yet. Red ants, but not fire ants. Big difference.
Yeah, there is a difference. We got red ants here.
Yep, I got into them a few times.
Especially in the dry areas.
I was about 6 or 7 years old, playing with my trucks and cars in the city, digging in this nice soft dirt, making tunnels for my cars and under these tree roots and stuff. Next thing you know, something was biting me all over all at the same time. My mom ran out there, grabbed me up, took me downstairs, threw me in the wash tub, and just started hosing me. I was head to toe covered in red ants.
Yikes.
Dang. About drowned because of it, because Ma's washing you down.
Oh, I remember screaming because the water was cold. But them ants were hurting though. She's like, oh my God. Covered in red ants. I think it took me a week to get those cars out of there. I was poking at them with a stick. I wasn't going near them.
No way.
Been there, done that.
Couldn't sucker into a sibling into getting them for you.
Nah, I was one of the youngest of the crowd.
Right.
He would have talked me into going back in there. Yeah, I know borax works in the house, Gerald.
So that's why you got that bag of borax.
Yep.
Ah.
That and preserving animal skins and stuff.
Oh,
Duck skins and what have you.
didn't know that.
Yep. I've been getting a hankering lately to get my fly tying stuff back out.
Oh, that's cool.
Your what?
Fly tying kit stuff. Mike, where'd you go?
I'm still here.
He's occupied.
Pull out of the rabbit hole.
I know. I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
Think he's looking at porn or something, for God's sakes.
No. Too old for that bullshit.
I didn't see his arms moving.
What we used to use, borax
Ajax.
with some kind of, we used to put oil in it to make it smell good. So it was kind of like a carpet fresh.
Right.
Also,
Boris works good getting. Yeah. You know, I wish my boss and the people I work with are really cool people. Like I said, I like breaking those balls. But I'm sure at some point in time he's going to say, you can't do that in front of the customers.
Good night, dear.
Damn, that sounded like a cricket. I hope that was your phone, Dish, because that just creeped me the heck out.
Wasn't mine.
I'm like, it's
It's all Dish's fault.
It's my fault. But it wasn't my
hearing
fault.
sandhill cranes in January. I'd be damned if I start hearing crickets. I might really start believing that global warming crickets in January.
Good night, dear.
He ain't leaving yet. He thought Mike was.
Oh,
Yeah, have a good night, kid. Good to see you.
Yeah, now you got a reason to say it. Say it again, Gear. But it's early yet.
But it's early yet. Oh, we'll go for a few more minutes.
hmm.
A few more minutes.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of work to do.
What you working on?
I got some laundry to fold, the load to put in the dryer, and then I got to finish the back room up here. I got to sort my fat wood. I want to get that done before I go to bed tonight. I'm rubber banding up certain length pieces and I'm weighing them out and I'm sticking stickers on them
Right on.
because I've got 2 5-gallon buckets full of not raw fat wood, but all processed fat wood,
Wow.
which is a lot. I've never sat on this much fat wood ever.
That's cool.
Didn't sound right. Sat on it.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Hey, whatever tickles.
Fat wood.
We're all open-minded here.
Hey, look, my face turning red yet?
It only turned red if you were guilty.
Yeah.
I said that. That's the most fat wood I've ever sat on.
Yeah, right, Gerald B. Cycle of the Earth.
Gotta give the cats. Okay. How many cats does he have now?
Like 32, I think.
Who?
See, for me, that's about 31 too many. No, they're cool. I mean, obviously, with the self feeders and all that, that works out really well too. But
Barely.
Swear that sounded like a cricket.
Jiminy Crickets. I better stop saying that. That's really showing my age.
Right. Jiminy Cricket.
Hmm. Sis, what's so funny? The big old smile on her face.
I'm just smiling at Mikey because I know he's tired.
I'm more hurt than tired. But
Yeah.
it's just bothering me.
So I Googled cricket sounds on Google,
Yeah.
obviously, because I Googled it. And they showed, the one shows a grasshopper, the other one shows a katydid.
Oh, grasshopper.
It's like, you idiots.
Right.
I missed that show too. Oh, grasshopper. Do you know how many people have their fucking insides of their forearms burned because they all thought they were fucking David Carradine?
Right.
You just fucking, yeah, well, how's that for you, fucking idiot? Global warming has been, yeah, I read that already, Jessel. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Yeah, so maybe hopefully I'll have to keep in contact with Jerry and see how the ice is and go spend that money on a non-resident fishing license.
Right.
But New Hampshire gets me for $63 for a fucking fishing license. It is what it is, I guess.
Count
Right.
down 10 seconds, and we're a full 2 hours. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 hours.
Hey, do you know what's going on with Jay Watt?
No, I don't know what's going on with Jay Watt. I've been thinking about him.
I figured
I haven't
he'd
seen
show
him
up
in
by now.
He actually left a message on one of my comment on one of my videos last week. Are you guys having a chat this week?
I don't know.
Well, he missed tonight's chat. Or he's
Yeah.
watching and he's being quiet. Watch, he'll type here in a second. He won't be able to resist.
Well,
That's it. Where's Al Gore? I'm sorry, I didn't believe you.
That's Google's cricket sounds. Does that sound like a cricket?
A sick one.
It's just. See,
Jay Watt.
there he is. What's up?
This is cute, better.
See, Jay Watt, you could have been making me laugh all night long.
Mm-hmm.
instead you made me do it.
All night long.
All
yeah.
night. All
That's
night.
what. Hey, Dish, I'll be singing that to you later.
Yeah, that's what she'll be waiting all night long.
Wow.
When's it gonna start? Google
Okay.
starts.
Whoa, yet?
Because Dish already knows why Mikey's there.
Right? Just for him.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Right?
Here you go. Knock yourself out. I'm going to be having snacks if you don't mind.
Mikey's smiling in that one.
It reminds me of that scene in that one where, oh my God, it's the chick that played the Flying Nun was a union leader.
Family Field.
Sally Field, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, I'll just do the ironing and hike up my dress, and you do your business. It's like, man, talking about taking the life right out of it.
Hey, our Boyd.
Mr. Boyd. Happy New Year to you, sir.
Happy to.
All right, you guys. Listen, it's 12:15.
Witching hour.
I have to go take some back medicine.
Alrighty.
I thought I seen you rocking.
So
I feel for
listen, Steve, you gonna do a chat tomorrow night?
I'm gonna say yes, but you never know with me lately.
All right. Well,
you.
folks,
Definitely having one
Ish.
Sunday.
listen.
Dish needs to text me and
in
talk me into it throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
Get him in the mood, Dish.
And Miss Alicia Shell, are you doing a chat on Sunday night?
Yep, you ain't got to stroke my ego. I'll be there.
Because you got fat wood to show off.
So you folks, if you want to go and show your support for Shalisa. Shalisa, what time's your chat at?
8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
There you go.
Yeah,
So go
Sunday
over to
night.
Shalisa's channel for that. Go over to Stevie's channel.
I don't know about Shalisa, but I'm in Eastern time.
Right. Well, I don't know where
Eastern
Shalisa is either. But
All
all right. And if I were you, I'd head over to Stevie's around 10 o'clock ish. So, all right, folks, we are out of here. Guys, I'm going to leave from here. So I'll see you all tomorrow night, hopefully.
Peace,
Alrighty,
everybody.
Mikey.
Good night.
All right, good
Good
night.
night.
Good night. Out.
How stupid am I? I forgot to hit the end broadcast button. See ya.